This is the Girls of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. What I want to share with you guys today is about the female body and how this is your most important tool in getting every single thing that you desire in your life. However, you need to use this tool, this most important tool, in the correct way, correct manner in order to get the results that you desire. Understand that your future husband, that you're already, in a sense, married to him already. You are, in some sense, already married to him, which means that everything that you do before you meet him, everything that you do before you end up, committing to him for the rest of your life, will come with you into that relationship. You will bring all of your baggage that you experienced before you meet him into that relationship. The less baggage you have, the more fantastic that relationship is going to be, because the more fantastic man you're going to attract. The more baggage you have, the less you're going to be able to attract the right man, which means that you're going to bring a lot of baggage into the relationship with the guy who also has a lot of baggage, which means that you're going to have a lot of problems in that relationship. So what is the best way for you to prepare your body right now for your future husband? Because you got to remember, you're already married to him in many ways. The best way you can prepare yourself for him is, number one, to not have sex before you meet him. Okay? And before he's committed to you to be your long-term partner forever. Okay? Don't enter into a sexual relationship with anyone else except the right guy who has committed to be with you for the long term. Critical. Very important. And the reason why is because the more men, or the higher notch count that you have before you meet him, the lower value you will be in his eyes. And also, the more baggage and the more mental instability and emotional instability and more of a bad past you will be bringing into that relationship with you, okay? You understand how critical it is. So yes, I recommend that if you are having casual sexual relationships right now, that you completely end all of them, okay? If you have to use sex toys and masturbation in order for you to survive this dry spell that you're probably gonna have for quite some time while you're preparing yourself to meet and be with the right guy, that's what I would recommend. Because there's nothing, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to increase your notch count continuously, because the higher that goes, the lower value man you're going to attract or be able to retain in the future. That's number one. There's nothing else that is more important than this. Understand this. There is no man of high value that will be okay with, or that will basically lower his standards to the point of, yeah, you know what? I don't mind that she's had 20 sexual partners. You know what? I don't mind that she's had 30 or 40 or 50 sexual partners or 100. I don't care, because I'm high value. It doesn't matter. The right guy won't really think like that. I mean, you might be extremely lucky and be an exception to the rule, but if you keep going and increasing your notch count no matter what, because there's no point for me, I'm too old anyway and I'm not going to ever attract the right guy, understand that the higher you go, the lower the guy you're going to attract and retain. So it's better, no matter if you've had 1,000 sexual partners, to stop now in order to be able to retain the right guy in the future, if that makes sense. Number one, okay? Number two is get rid of all stimulants. Most critical ones are alcohol, because women use this a lot. And alcohol is in some ways, one of the worst stimulants that you can use, because it affects so many aspects of your body. It affects your brain, it affects your liver, it affects a lot of things in your body, and women tend to really enjoy that stimulant. This is a big reason for why you should stop immediately to use those stimulants. And if you haven't started yet, you are blessed, okay? So, and then cigarette smoking, no. Drugs, weeds, anything, any stimulants, happy pills, depression pills, painkillers, everything that is not natural, that is a stimulant that's supposed to help you to accomplish some sense, unless it's for purely medical reasons and your doctor says that you're gonna go insane crazy if you get off this pill, then get off it. There are so many reasons for that, but the basic reason is that your body was not built and designed to take these stimulants into your body. Your dopamine levels are supposed to be normalized, not desiring massive spikes and then be able and then collapse right after you've used the stimulant. And then, like, for example, with alcohol, you guys know how it works. The more you drink alcohol, the more tolerant you become of it, which means that you need more of alcohol in order for you to still get the same high that you had last time. And when that continues over a long period of time, there's an exponential growth curve, and that is the same thing with every single unnatural stimulant that is out there, and I highly recommend that you completely scrap it. Also understand that these stimulants are not only destroying your body, but you realize that destroying your body also makes you grow older faster. One of the key aspects of the things that men of high value look for are women who are young, youthful. And there are some amazing babes who are in their 50s and 60s and 70s because they don't use stimulants. I've heard rumors that J-Lo hasn't been drinking for years and years and years, and that's just a rumor I've heard, but maybe that's why she looks the way she looks. Okay, don't always believe that it's plastic surgery this and plastic surgery that, because most of the time, the ones that have a natural, beautiful face simply didn't use stimulants. And yes, of course, they use other forms of facial cleansers and peels and all blah, blah, blah. You guys know the drill of what you need for your skin. Understand that this is the first impression and it's also the end impression, okay? The body that you give to him is a gift to him, and for that, he's going to give you the world and every single emotional fulfillment that you will ever need, ever desire, and that's how you're gonna have a joyful and happy life. Don't believe that you need to rely on your own independence and your own self in order to create joy and happiness for yourself. That's a completely insane belief that people are saying out there, that women should basically be, trying to fix everything themselves, that they should be responsible for their own orgasms and stuff like that. It's ridiculous, because men, the right man, okay, not men in general. So another thing that I want to mention, I don't think I've mentioned this on this channel before, but it's of utmost importance. Yes, there are ways for you to reverse it, but hallelujah if you've been able to actually prevent yourself from getting it in the first place, and prevent yourself from getting any more. That is tattoos. What does tattoos say about you? It basically said that you have been heartbroken and you've actually been penetrated by other things since you've been penetrated by that needle. Don't get tattoos, ever. It is not good, okay? And guys who are high value will look at those tattoos and know that, I don't think I like that. It is a sign of masculinity, it is a sign of burden, it is a sign of your past being something that you regret, that things have happened that you wish hadn't, and I just simply recommend that you do not get any tattoos none-so-ever. Some guys might say, oh yeah, it's kind of cute, but to be honest with you, a man of high value would rather you be squeaky clean and just have a perfect female body that he can worship all on its own, okay? Understand that men desire three things for them to be emotionally fulfilled, happy, excited, and be fired up about life and produce more and more and more and more results in their lives exponentially for himself but also for you and for your future children, this is what he desires. He desires power. Men of high value desire more and more power. Not necessarily just because they want to be powerful, but because they know that the more power they have, the more ability they have to do, which means that the more ability they have to serve people, the more ability they have to serve people, the more that they get rewarded for their service, and that's an eternal round. Okay, so power is one thing. Number two that men desire is amazing sexual lives. Okay, they want to have amazing sex consistently and continuously and not have to nag and beg for it. This is one thing that I will go into in the next video, but just wanted to put that in there. And the last thing is that they want adoration. Okay, included in all of this is basically this. I recommend that you become a high-value sexual trophy wife that eventually becomes a nurturing mother that he would like to be with. Okay, if you can do that, that will produce the life that you desire as long as you find the right guy. But the more you prepare yourself right now for the husband that you pretty much have already committed to long term, prepare yourself today by preparing your body for that. Exercise and diet is extremely important as part of this as well. You know this, I understand this. And combine that together with everything else that I've shared with you guys today. I hope you have a fantastic day. This is the Girls of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. Make sure you like this video and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.